Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The race starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's right. It's Friday night. That means it's time for the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series, race number 3 from Milwaukee Mile, built in 1903, located in the Wisconsin State Fair Park. The Milwaukee Mile is our racetrack tonight, one of the only circuits in the world that has hosted one auto race every single year since 1903. Tonight, the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series is going to go green for 150 laps. We're going to have one competition caution at lap 20, and Ian Silva has put it on the pole in the 51 truck alongside Jason Phillips. Michael Samia, Brandon Cotton will share the second row. 23 trucks tonight. I'm James J. Walker McNulty is racing his own toy cars in New Jersey. We wish him the best of luck at the Fall Brawl. I hear he's already had 2 races and 2 podiums. So we'll look forward to hearing back from Walker when he returns next week. But tonight it's just me, and I am limited with some pretty old school cameras. I think 3 cameras are all I've got, and they are from a distance, but look at that beautiful number 5-1 on the pole. Ian Silva, congratulations, my friend. Again, this is points race number 4. Justin Reinstedel has 2 wins on the season. Your points leader, Robert Sanders, close second. Justin Thaler, third. Justin Gluckner, fourth in points. I hope you got your practice in. This is not a common track for the Midwest Motorsports Series. Very different, low banking concrete, as you can see. Concrete surface. Built for horses. The Milwaukee Mile was originally built in 1876 as a horse track. Grandstands and retaining walls. Installed later, but Ian Silva sets us loose for lap 1 as the trucks are underway for 150 laps. Again, I'll do my best with the cameras that we got. Two, 3 wide. A little further back. Eric Thaler running way high as we are yellow already. If we can find out what happened. We had a couple of pit lane starters from lap 1 incidents last week. Oh, Tyler Short. Oh, just gets it loose all on his own. Coming in down low into turn 3. We'll watch the steering input as he looks up ahead. Not sure if he got any help. And he's already lost the rear end here on entry. All by himself. Nice little power slide. See if he catches it here. Into the grass. No contact with the wall. Does go all the way around, which brings out a caution. The Chips Ahoy truck of Tyler Short brings out our first yellow. I hope that's not a sign of things to come, but you never know. They'll get another chance. Hope everybody's doing well. And hear my voice a little bit icy as the weather's changing down here in Atlanta. Very tricky pit lane entry tonight. Right there it is as Barney passes it. We're still single file, so we're going to have one more lap of caution. But that's something to look for tonight. You can see the delineators at the beginning of pit lane. A very tricky pit lane on a very flat concrete surface. Tonight's race of 150 laps. It'll be very tricky and challenging. Again, we're racing to a competition caution at lap 20. The cars and trucks double up. Dylan Schmidt up a spot into 5th. John Happick, row 3. Good to see everybody tonight. Thanks for joining us. Midwest Motorsports Truck Series. Gonna get a restart after an early spin from Tyler Short. Barney's gonna pull off at the last minute. Hopefully avoid the trash cans of sand. And 23 trucks take off one more time. Ian Silva, Jason Phillips, Michael Samia close third, going under the double yellows for Michael Samia. Dylan Schmidt jumps right in front of him. Again, very limited on the cameras. Travis Jones, Michael Samia, John Happick. 3-4 wide. Way outside in the marbles for Brandon Morris. I wish I could give you guys better cameras. Here we go. That's about as zoomed in as I can get. Eric Thaler looking under Travis Jones. And that would be for 7th and 8th. Justin Reinsdale and Eric Thaler going back and forth. Justin Reinsdale with the new paint tonight in the DeWalt 11. Looks pretty good. Last week's winner. Inside, Eric Thaler. Eric Thaler holds the position for now. As you can see, this very challenging track. Very different from any other track we race on. As we ride with Brandon Morris. Justin Thaler on the 2 truck just behind. Justin Glickner in the Miller Lite truck. Concrete track, no banking. Next to none. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit. Great racing here as the trucks finally start to settle down. Single file. Looking at pit window of about 40 to 45 laps, depending on your fuel usage. Looking for lap 20 for a competition caution. Robert Sanders, Justin Thaler having a good battle. Up front, it's Ian Silva, Jason Phillips, Green Cotton, no change there. Closest battle on the track, Justin Thaler taking that outside lane, one seam outside. Robert Sanders in the multicolored tie-dye paint. Justin Thaler working around the outside. if he can make a pass, complete it, and then tuck down to the back to the inside lane. You got another guy going outside there. Tyler Short again. All the trucks roll past him were under yellow. Oh, right, Bates. Norm Snyder back here. We'll find out what happened. Not exactly sure what the reason for the caution is, but for yellow, maybe Rye. Norm Snyder got into it with Rye. There it is. Oh, Rye Bates slowly came up right behind Norm. I don't think it was intentional, but Rye, if we can ride with him again. Riding with Rye Bates, looking up. Oh, you're riding with Norm. Rye was right behind him. Sorry about that. Darn it. We had a couple takers for pit lane, including Dustin Reinstedel. All right, we're going to go live. We'll take your word for it. Rye Bates just got into the back of Norm there. All good, but look at this. Dustin Reinstedel. Oh, in the back of the field now. Going to have about a 6-lap disadvantage if he decides to stay out. But now at 40 laps or so, 40 to 45 laps for the pits, Dustin Reinstedel can stay out and split the rest of the way 40 laps at a time. Coming to the green, Ian Silva, Jason Phillips, Brandon Cotton, and Dylan Schmidt, row 2. Good moves there. As the pace car ducks off, and we're going to go green one more time. Ian Silva takes off. There he goes. Nice move. Travis Jones, you can see the difference in lines. Three wide further back. Brandon Morris on the outside. Justin Glickner, Justin Taylor just behind Travis Jones. The 96 looks inside, 3 wide. Eric Taylor cups off the nose. What a great racing move. Travis Jones working the inside. Mike Samia in the 3 truck getting past there. Trying to find the best cameras. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. The trucks power down front straights. Finish a lap. 2 to go for the competition caution. Multiple lines here again. I think everybody's trying to figure out the racing line, the racing groove. Unconventional layout, very unconventional racing circuit. Searching for grip. The quest never ends. It's 3 wide. Justin Thaler, Michael Samia, Brandon Morris, lap after lap, providing some great racing here. These trucks coming to the white flag for the competition caution. Riding with Michael Samia, looking up at Justin Thaler gives you an idea of just how slippery the surface is as Michael holds on to it. Does a great job of staying off the left rear corner of Justin Thaler. The RFK truck right ahead. Michael using a little bit of the yellow curving to make it look easy. Brandon Morris, Robert Sanders in the 6th, tie-dye. Right behind him, but up front, all Ian Silva. He comes across. Lap 20. And we are yellow. I believe that's going to be the competition caution. And we'll see who comes into pit. About halfway through a tank. Might cycle Justin Reinstedel back out to the front as Ian Silva circles around to catch up to the pace car, along with Jason Phillips. Pit lane is going to be open, I believe. So we'll see how many takers we have. But Ian Silva, you win the practice. You win the competition caution, you get no points. You get nothing. Let's see if he comes in to the pits. Not Ian Silva or Brandon Morris. Who else is coming in? Quite a few takers, almost everybody. We'll see who stays out. Looks like about 50-50 actually. Top 5 cars stay out. Dustin Reinstedel, Mark Cochran, Trevor McLaughlin. Stopped at the lap 12 caution. After that, Travis Jones going to be one of the first guys to exit. Brandon Cotton, Dylan Smith jumped out in front of Travis. Michael Samia is still waiting for that 3 truck. There he goes. Not the way he expected that to play out. But Ian Silva, your pole sitter, stays out. Along with Jason Phillips, Eric Thaler, Justin Thaler, Justin Glickner. All right, so the top 5 trucks stayed out. We're going to lap 150. Justin Reinstedel was the first one to pit at lap 12. Once again, thanks to everybody for joining us tonight. Hope you're having a great week and the start to the weekend. As everybody joins us on a Friday night, can't think of a better way to spend it with a sold-out crowd. The grandstands are full. The Milwaukee Mile race to lap 150 back underway. The Midwest-Motorsports.com is where you can find out more about us. Take a lead. 3 racing leagues as we are back underway. Eric Thaler playing some strategy. Yet to pit. along with the top 5 guys. And they're going to circle back as they come into pit. Maybe 20 laps from now. Maybe they're banking on cautions. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see how it goes, but right now, Ian Silva is being chased by Eric Thaler, the godfather of Midwest Motorsports and founder. Eric Thaler looks inside as he goes inside of Ian Silva now. Can he make it stick? You go into turn 1 side by side. Eric Thaler holds it strong, pushes Ian Silva up just a little bit. The racing action is heating up as we're green to the finish now. Only natural cautions. Ian Silva holding strong. Eric Thaler crosses him up, going in the entry. Holds the spot for now. Jason Phillips has a front row seat. That field of view looks a little tunnel vision, but you can ride with it for a second. Maybe, I don't know how much more of that we can take. But Eric Thaler is your new leader. For the first time tonight, move the 15 truck to the front. Dustin Reinstadel in 4th place is the first one on fuel already. Great racing we got here. Eric Thaler in the front. Dustin Reinstadel wants it from Jason Phillips and Ian Silva. Beautiful 1 mile track. Providing some excellent racing for these Midwest Motorsports trucks. As Justin Thaler now looks pretty racy around Dustin Reinstadel and Jason Phillips. Dustin Reinstadel makes the move inside Jason Phillips. Can he make it stick? So far, so good. Remember, Dustin came in at lap 12. Jason Phillips is on the same tires he started the race with. We will have to see how that plays out. Look at the front 2 pull away. Incredible racing we got here. Again. Look at Trevor McLaughlin moving up. Plus 12 for Trevor McLaughlin. In the ghost colors, looking inside Justin Glickner. Again, apologize, I wish I had some better cameras. Pretty much the best we got. No super close up, no static cams that I can control. Go down the back stretch. Great battle here. Justin Thaler inside Dustin Reinstadel. No, I'm sorry, that's Jason Phillips. Sorry about that. Glickner holding strong in the 21 on the outside, and it just doesn't do it justice. Trying my best to find a way to watch the race. Glickner looking back at Brandon Morris. We go down the front straight. There's Trevor McLaughlin on the 99. How is this going to play out as the racing continues for 150 laps? The racing continues. Thanks for joining us again. Brandon Morris being challenged by Brandon Cotton now. Brandon Cotton, just third truck in line. Runs right up behind that Scott's truck of Brandon Morris. Battle of the Brandons continues. They go up second lane and then drop it back down. Almost a diamond. Going into turn one. Brandon Morris cuts all the way down to the yellow line. Great racing in the truck series, Midwest Motorsports style. Crowd is going wild for the awesome racing that we're seeing tonight. Eric Thaler has moved to the front. Put the 15 truck up front. By a mile now, by a Milwaukee Mile, we can find the pass for the lead. Must have happened a while back, so sorry about that, guys. Sorry, Eric, I missed your beautiful pass as you got around the pole sitter. But good on you, Eric. Lap 41. Again, these guys have not pitted, so I'm expecting a pit stop any lap now. From these top leaders, Dustin Reinstedel came in at lap 12. They stay out for at least one more. Looking back from Eric Thaler, your leader. At Ian Silva. Nothing yet. Pit stop cycles will come through, and Dustin Reinstedel should take over the lead. Justin Thaler's going to have to pit as well. And they continue to stay out. As close as I can get them coming out of turn 4. Sorry, guys. Thanks for putting up with me while I try to sort some things out and try to help bring you the best shot that I can. Race for the lead. Race to pit lane, I believe. Justin Reinstedel looking to take over from these two guys as Justin Thaler has dropped back just a little bit, but the top two leaders definitely checked out. So keep an eye on the speed of Eric Thaler. 1 mile track. We did have some competition cautions and some caution flag laps, so maybe they'll be able to extend 3 or 4 laps here. Battles continue. Glickner on the inside of Jason Phillips. Brandon Cotton. This pack here, they're like an 8-truck pack. I love seeing all these green flag run. At least a 6-pack, I should say, of trucks. Just outside the top contenders. But as they pit, the leader should cycle out to be Dustin Reinstedel and Trevor McLaughlin. Dustin, 14-second stop. Maybe this is the lap. Eric Thaler and Ian Silva decide to come in. Nope, not yet. We're coming up on 1/3 of the race. Awesome battle. Justin Thaler leads Trevor McLaughlin. For now, as finally Ian Silva comes into pit. Assuming Eric Thaler is going to pit from the lead this time by. If Eric comes in this time, he stays out. Unbelievable. The tank that Eric Thaler has is definitely going to play out. Don't forget, we did run some pacing laps as Glickner comes in at the 21. Surely this has to be Eric Thaler's pit stop, as he does a great job of fuel saving, splitting the race evenly into threes, and he stays out. Again, Dustin Reinstedel, I believe, is going to come in. No, sorry, that was not Dustin. Apologies. Ian Silva in the 51. The 15 truck from the lead continues to stay out. Finally, Eric Taylor decides to come in. That puts Dustin Reinsettle in the lead. Great green flag racing from the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series. Trevor McLaughlin P2, but 3 seconds back. Closest battle on the track is Dylan Schmidt, Colton Dowler. The battle inside the top 10. Can you make it stick? Dylan, not this time. You really see that drive off that Colton Dowler gets. Once again, thanks for bearing with me while I try to figure out some more racing on the track. But we have battles everywhere. It's hard to know where to look. Norm lets Eric go as Norm. It was really fast in practice. Norm has stopped at lap 53 for his second stop of the night. Good on you, Norm. Justin Thaler in the 2, not to be confused with Dylan. All right, looks like everybody cycled at least once now. Mixed on the tires. Let's see. Looks like John Aslan was the first. Colton Dowler was the first to take 4 tires. We'll see how that plays out. Looking at Ron Schommer, the 97 truck. Oh, we got a spinner. I can see who that is. I believe that's might be Norm. So hard to tell. No, it's not Norm. Oh no, is that Ian? Oh, not. But this yellow will change things up. We have a lot of takers for pit lane. And they're already back out. Oh, Samia got in this one. Oh, and Mark Cochran, I'm hearing. Once again, apologies, guys. I really kind of want to find this. Maybe not. All right, we'll just go live. Sorry, I missed that one. Already, it looks like we're still single file. How bad do we want to find out what happened? Catch it real quick. We'll get back to live action. He comes in the pit. It was out of turn two. It was Michael Samia. On exit here, I believe, Michael Samia looking up at Mark Cochran, I think. Samia gets under him. Cochran slides up on the exit. Oh, there's already a spinner, Colton. And oh, that was Mark Cochran. Catches Mike Samia. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Of course, it wasn't intentional, but oh man, just wrong. Bad luck for Mike Samia. Mark Cochran correcting his spin, and we'll see it in real time here. Oh my gosh. Total bummer. If it wasn't for bad luck, Michael Samia, I don't think he would have any. We're back racing again. After those pit cycles, Eric Taylor's your leader. Brandon Cotton working third place, looking up. These cameras are just really make it very difficult for me to see who's racing and who. Very difficult for me to call it, so I apologize. Hopefully the next time we come to the Milwaukee Mile, we'll have some better camera angles for you. We're back yellow again. Gonna help some and hurt others. Michael Ayers pointing the wrong way. Big tangle. Oh, Brandon Morris. Here we go. 3 wide coming off the corner. Inside the green truck of the yellow. Was that Jason Phillips? Oh, the green truck sideways. Slideways. Big. Does he catch it? Yes, he catches it. Oh, who's he going to get this time? Oh, unintentional. Brandon Morris almost had it. The 40 of Michael Ayers Jr. Everybody does a great job to avoid and does. Tough break for Brandon Morris. He's already used his fast repair. He retires. Hopefully you'll come back and join us next time, Brandon. We're going to circulate a little longer. You're looking for a league? This is the one to join, Midwest Motorsports.
Are you tired of milquetoast, lawless racing and ready for a real league? Then you need Midwest Motorsports. Our iRacing Cup, Truck, and Road series are unrivaled and make grown men cry. Featuring active race control and an active Discord server. Say goodbye to cheese wagon free-for-alls and hello to the best league racing you'll find anywhere. Want more? Who doesn't? Catch our weekly podcast, complete with member interviews, race reviews, standing updates, and rig tips and tricks. Live race broadcasts with announcer commentary.
And Ty Williams in the 81 in the red car. Jason Huffman gets in between them.
Fridays, Truck Series. Sundays, Cup Series. Tuesdays, Road Series.
Pick a league, go to midwest-motorsports.com. Check out the rules. Entries are always free and always open. Right now, we're going to go racing again. Working lap 68, now 69. Almost to the halfway point. Eric Thaler in the 15 truck, another great race for Eric Thaler. See if he can pull this one off. Justin Thaler in third. Brandon Cotton in the meat of the Thaler sandwich. Travis Jones, Robert Sanders, Trevor McLaughlin right behind. Great race. I wish I could figure out how to stay with these guys. Three wide behind, but now Eric Thaler still working the lead. Oh, we got spinners. Looked like Dustin? Nope. Jason Phillips? No, it was Trevor McLaughlin. I hope not. He was having a great run inside the top 5. He's tied up with Travis Jones at Lapeers. Just so difficult. Top review it is, I guess. Going off of turn 2, Trevor McLaughlin in the yellow on the curbs there. I don't know if that has a factor. Travis Jones in the white truck with the orange nose, he's slideways. Trying to put the power down. Trevor McLaughlin in the 80 of Sean Appick just gives him a slightest tip, slightest nudge. Man, Sean Appick just barely touched him. I mean, that's crazy. Again, apologies for my being slow here on the cameras. Man. So Travis Jones gets sideways here. Trevor McLaughlin has to check up just a little bit. We're riding with Sean Appick. Do they touch? Oh, if so, just barely. So great racing move by Sean Appick there. And I can't get a good angle of it. No matter what I do. All good. Finally, back to live action we are. Eric Thaler having another good run. Had a couple of good runs this season. Not been able to finish the deal. As well as Justin Thaler. Justin's in third today. finishing positions, not showing the story, for Eric Thaler as your current leader is a 15th in the duels, a 9th and an 8th. Now leading the race. The godfather of Midwest Motorsports. Outside, Brandon Cotton, the 25 truck. All right, coming on the halfway point, Midwest Motorsports, we're going to go 75 more laps to finish it off. Had a green flag cycle earlier. Let's see if we can do that again. Robert Sanders in the 6 truck goes in deep. Trevor McLaughlin got his spot back. That's good for Trevor. Robert Sanders got around Trevor there. Now looking up at Sean Happick. If he can make it stick. Riding with Robert Sanders, the tie-dye truck. Cautions do breed cautions. Great racing here. Thanks to everybody tuning in. We see you, Jason. Again, sorry for my voice. Seasons are changing up here in Atlanta and definitely feeling it. Been a long week. Trevor McLaughlin once again getting sideways coming out of turn 2. Going to cost him another spot as Sean Happick takes back over. Inside the top 5. Great battle here. Side by side down the long Milwaukee Mile. New track to Midwest Motorsports. There's Dylan Schmidt in the RFK truck, leads Dustin Reinstedel around. Looking up at the great battle between Trevor and now Sean Happick. Awesome 4-way battle here inside the top 10. 5th through 8th is what we're looking at. Justin Thaler, P4, having a good run. Like he put some practice laps in. This track tonight will really show who put in the work in the off time. We have more battles here, a couple spots further back. 9th through 12th here. Jason Phillips, our Road Series champion, being challenged by Travis Jones. As Travis Jones looks deep inside, Jason Phillips will give him the spot and try to cross over on exit. It's Colton Dowler just behind. And the orange truck puts up a fight with Mark Cochran and Tyler Short. But right now, Travis Jones has made the pass on Jason Phillips. No change up front. Eric Thaler still holding off Brandon Cotton from Robert Sanders. Justin Thaler, Don Apex pulled away a little bit from Trevor. We're watching some more racing a little further back. Ian Silva, now your pole sitter, looking up at Colton Dowler. This is 13th on back. Last pit cycle was about lap 71 for some of these guys, 61 for some others. Eric Thaler last stopped at lap 53, so he's staying out and playing by the books. 40 to 45 laps on the pit window. Ian Silva looking inside Colton Dowler. Again, I wish I could give you guys a better camera. They're all pretty much the same. Ian Silva takes the position. We can ride with him as he goes up on the inside of Mark Cochran now. Does he pull the spot off? Not quite. There's Mark, the 93. Ian Silva fights the steering wheel, trying to keep it down on that yellow curbing. All you Cup guys watching, I hope you can learn from these guys. And the lesson to be learned is hit your practice in. Nice diamond there by the 51 truck. Comes off the curb just a little bit, then back down on the exit. Nice paper clip. Multiple different racing lines. Some faster than others. As your leader, Eric Thaler now. If we can take his line out from the top. Again, Eric Thaler's last stop was 53. So he's working about half a tire stint. 30 plus laps on a set of tires. Still able to hold it right down on that yellow. Small diamond there. Looks like he was the same in both ends of the track. Mark Cochran and Ian Silva. There's Mark. There he is. Looking up at Ian and Jason. Looking up at Dylan Schmidt in the 92, that is not Justin Thaler. Couple of different lines on entry there for sure. Dylan Schmidt goes up the track just outside the black groove. Ian Silva's able to come alongside. Mark Cochran looks inside Jason Phillips. Phillips sees him at the last second. Great reaction there by Jason Phillips. Ian Silva completes the pass. Up ahead, Mark Cochran and Jason Phillips side by side. Mark Cochran completes the pass on Jason Phillips. What does Jason Phillips have on his deck lid there? Big ass fans. And he's got a big ass fan on his deck lid. Okay. For some reason I thought it was a tribute. He's been known to put names and faces of popular drivers on his cars. Jason Phillips. Eric Thaler pulling away from Brandon Cotton. He needs to because he's going to have to pit. Can you go all the way to 110? He's going to need to go about maybe between 100 and 103, 105 to make it all the way if we go green the whole way. Once again, thanks to everybody for tuning in. If you haven't hit that follow already, we appreciate it if you do. Check back in with us. Friday night truck series, Sundays for the Cup series, and Tuesday night is our road series. Currently GT4s. Next season's going to have a completely different look on the road series anyway. Friday night truck series, Sunday night cup series, and Tuesday is the road. Going multi-class next season. There are 4 races left in the road series season. GT4s next season will be GT3 and GT4. On the road, Midwest-Motorsports.com is where you can find the rules and how to join. Brandon Cotton being challenged now by Robert Sanders. Robert Sanders slowly but surely trying to reel him in. Everybody about the same distance apart now. Closest battle on the track that we're watching between Robert Sanders, P3, and Brandon Cotton just up ahead. Brandon Cotton's had a good season so far as well. And Robert Sanders catch Brandon Cotton. When will Eric pit? Eric has played it straight up. 50-50-50. Trying to avoid trouble. Eric Thaler in the 15 truck definitely long overdue for a good run. For a good finish. He's had plenty of good runs. Justin Glickner now working on Jason Phillips. Let's see if I can find that battle. Oh, big time. With Andrew Miller in the 29 getting involved. Michael Samia as well. Riding with Glickner in the 21 truck as they zoom past us. Justin Glickner here in the 21 Miller Light truck with Andrew Miller right on his bumper. I really wish I could give you guys a better view around the track. Colton Deller in the 82. Orange truck is who we're riding with. Michael Samia right behind. A lap truck. Jason Phillips is the battle. Third in line in this train. Michael Samia is just kind of caught in the middle. They go by one more time. Michael Samia inside, getting a lap back. Eric Thaler's working. Lap 107, his last stop. An incredible 53, I should say. He's got to be on fumes and he stays out. Eric Thaler, the master at fuel saving now, should be able to go all the way with just 2 or 3 more laps. Great job from Eric Thaler. This is Justin Thaler has to come in. Can he go all the way from here? I'm not sure. Again, very challenging entry in the pit row. And your leader now is in. So this is the pit cycles we're looking for. Brandon Cotton will stay out. His last stop was 61, so he's got 10 more laps of fuel. Along with Robert Sanders, so they got 10 laps to do an overcut before they have to come in. But after this, Eric Thaler should be good to go to the end. So this is your race for the win right here between Brandon Cotton, Robert Sanders. And we'll see where Eric Thaler comes out after these guys pit. But do not go anywhere. This race is far from over. Justin Reinstedel completes his final stop. Lap 111 of 150. That's right. Eric Thaler last time forgot to put tires. I hope he had the tires checked this time as Brandon Cotton decides to come in. Who else? Michael Samia's in. Travis Jones now stays out with Ian Silva, your pole sitter, right behind him. So the pit cycles are now. This is where the race happens with regards to the easy seconds that are made up in and out of the pits, getting the strategy right. Travis Jones is your current leader. The 96, as we got trucks coming off pit lane. Here goes Dustin. Travis Jones, these guys still have to pit one more time. Ian Silva, Travis Jones, Mark Cochran, Justin Glickner. There we go. Travis Jones coming in this time. Again, tricky pit lane. Pay attention, guys. If you're racing tomorrow, that pit lane is going to catch some people out. Ian Silva. There we go. Right by us. Is there Ron Schamer? As Ron Schamer comes into pit, that only leaves Mark Cochran out, and Eric Thaler will cycle back up to the front. There's Mark, and here's Eric coming around. Robert Sanders right behind him, I believe. Will this pay off? Eric Thaler in the 15 truck. Red wheels, Midwest Motorsports paint. I believe it's crew chief. Remember to tick the tire box tonight. As Eric Thaler races past the grandstands of the Milwaukee Mile one more time. We bring the cars and trucks by one more time. Thanks again, guys. I'm sorry I'm flying solo tonight, trying to keep up with the Milwaukee Mile track facts for you. Once again, I had an auto race every year since 1903, Milwaukee Mile, other than World War II, of course. In 1903, it was built as a dirt track and had horse go back and forth from horses to cars. Mark Cochran works. Robert Sanders. Oh, we got a spinner. Bolton. Oh, that's the 82. We'll see what happened. Bolton Dowler goes around. Looks like he did have contact. Is that Michael Samia again? Nope. But again, almost a rejoin. Oh, man. Oh, he did get some help. Was that Andrew Miller? No. Don Happick? So this is the leader, the 15 truck with the red wheels, blue and white. I'm not sure exactly who that is right behind Eric. We'll let it play out here. Riding with Colton Dowler, coming into turn one, the cause for the most recent caution. That might be Sean Happick. Just barely gets him. Gets under the rear wheels and around he goes. I believe that's Sean Happick. Let's see. No, it was not. Don, I apologize. Andrew Miller. Yep. Just not on purpose. Here we are in real time. Andrew Miller trying to hang on to the leader there. Bolton was up high and then comes down. Andrew Miller could have waited a little bit maybe and been a little more patient, but unfortunately, Bolton Dowler goes around. And as he's rejoining, gets tangled up with another truck. Final time. Not going to bore you too much more. Riding with the orange truck. Sorry, this is the best cameras that I got. Boom. Oh man, bummer. Tried to hang on to it. Nowhere to go. And we're back live. 82 finds his spot again. Eric Thaler hanging on to the lead with Robert Sanders. Robert Sanders now came in at lap 111. But everybody can go all the way from here. The race to the finish, if we can stay green. 25 more laps. Thanks to everybody for watching and tuning in. We appreciate everybody. I'm flying solo tonight. Walker McNulty's playing with toy cars in New Jersey, and I believe he's already got 2 podiums. of the races that he's raced already, so he's having fun, doing well. We're having fun. We will watch this restart from the blimp. Eric Thaler on the 15 brings us to the green. He takes off, and Dustin Reinstedel nicks in right behind him. Dustin Reinstedel's last stop was 109. Almost the same lap with Eric. So these two guys on the same tires. 111 for Sean Happick. Do not count him out in third right now. As further back, a couple spots back, still racing. Ian Silver, your pole sitter, leading a second group here with Brandon Cotton. The two RFK trucks side by side. They're zooming by. Dustin Reinstedel right behind them. Eric Thaler once again showing us the class of the field, leading the most laps. Dustin Reinstedel second. John Happick now third, going inside Trevor McLaughlin. That was a big move. Trevor in the 99 Ghost truck. Working that super high line in the marbles. Losing spots. Robert Sanders goes by Trevor. Travis Jones now looking for a way around Trevor. Trevor gets in front and closes the door. Let's see if he can hang on to that yellow line now. And does. Eric Thaler, Dustin Reinstedel, Don Happick, Robert Sanders, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trevor McLaughlin, top 5. Can he hold him off? Eric Thaler in the 15. We're riding now with Robert Sanders in the multicolor tie-dye truck, looking back at Sean Happick and Trevor McLaughlin. Travis Jones, don't count Travis Jones on the 96 out. Look at the race these guys are having. Eric Thaler pulling out little by little over Dustin Reinstedel. Robert Sanders third, Sean Happick fourth. Travis Jones currently P5. Thanks everybody for bearing with me as I sort this all out. I'm happy to see Eric Thaler in the front once again. Long overdue for a good finish. I believe the crew chief tightened all of the lug nuts. Let's see if he can keep it in place. Awesome racing here, Midwest Motorsports style. Third place is tightening up. Robert Sanders looking up on Dustin Reinstedel. Is it going to happen? Top three once again race off of turn 4 down the front straight. Eric Thaler, Justin Reinstedel, Robert Sanders, 1, 2, 3. Single file now, pretty much all the way around. Coming up on 10 to go. Can we do it all the way? Eric Thaler, no whammies, he says. No more cautions. Jason Phillips and Dylan Schmidt and Brandon Cotton are working side by side. Let's see if we can go to that battle. Here we go. Just now heating up. They can keep it clean. Eric would appreciate it. Jason Phillips looking up. Dylan Schmidt. Brandon Cotton. Right in the cockpit. There he is. We're with Brandon Cotton. Looking up at Dylan Schmidt. And the 92 RFK. That is not Justin Thaler. Now we ride with Jason Phillips. He's got 8 laps to make something happen. Inside the top 10 though, P8. Jason Phillips has had some good runs. Not the best finishes that he wants, but he's been up there. Not quite as bad as Eric, but holding his own as they go side by side. This is what we're seeing. Riding with Jason Phillips. Great job of racing. Your current Road Series champion. Showing why he's done it. Yeah, I'd let them race too, Jason. Five to go now for the godfather of Midwest Motorsports, Eric Thaler, smooth on the wheel. He is getting a challenge from Dustin Reinstedel. Can Dustin reel him in? And Dustin Reinstedel bring his truck up to Eric Thaler with 4 laps to go. The race for the lead is on. Here it is. Coming to the white, this time by, and Eric Thaler hold off Dustin Reinstedel. The Midwest Motorsports truck coming to the white flag. Dustin Reinstedel slides up the track a little bit, loses some ground. This is it for Eric Thaler in the 15. Takes the white flag, I believe. Maybe not. Two to go, this time by. Race for third is not finished either between Robert Sanders and Travis Jones. Great battle here for third. But is Dustin Reinstedel any closer to Eric Thaler? Let's see. No, he's not. Eric Thaler has taken the white flag, and we are now coming to the checkers. Battle for third heats up, but smooth sailing for Eric Thaler. Splitting the pit strategies perfect. 50-50-50. Yellow flags helping him bring it home as Eric Thaler takes the checkered flag. Finally, Eric Thaler claims the top step of the podium. Third place is claimed by Travis Jones. John Epic fourth. Brandon Cotton rounds out your top 5. But it's Eric Thaler for the win. Finally, Eric Thaler gets some love. Long overdue win for my man, Eric Thaler, the godfather of Midwest Motorsports, is going to kick the tires and light the fires. Is he going to park it on the checkered flag? As Eric Thaler finally has a smile on his face after a race. I'm James J. I'm going to get some drivers up here for some interviews. 1 second. We're waiting for Travis Jones to join us. Sending Travis a direct message right now, but congratulations to Eric Thaler. Oops, there's the grid. Finishing order on the screen. Waiting for Travis Jones. To join us, there he is. One second here, and we'll speak with Travis Jones, but what a great race. Start to finish. Hey, Travis, it's James in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I hear you guys.
Hey, man, great race, man. That was pretty tricky at the Milwaukee Mile. Travis, how was your race tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I'm sweating. So yeah, it was a fun race for sure. That's the first time I think I actually raced the track since I got iRacing. I guess it comes with it, but I had never actually raced on it till tonight.
Yeah, you're not the only one. That was one of my keys to the race was who put in the work to do the practice laps. So, were you able to get some practice in? Because it looked like you were a veteran out there, but you had some close racing with Jason Phillips, Sean Happick. You had to earn it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of close racing. I feel like at the start where I saved the extra set of tires by just getting fuel only under that first caution lap. Having that
Right.
extra set helped because then I got tangled up in a wreck, which saved me at the end of being able to have an extra set. So I feel like strategy is kind of the only reason I made it here.
Well, and driving, don't forget. So don't forget to pat yourself on the back, man. Great job racing, Travis. I know it's a lot of fun on Friday night, and yeah, you earned it, man. You did it. Congrats on a great third place. It's gonna do you. It's not gonna hurt your points for the season, man. Is that one of your goals for the season?
Yeah, I think the first race at Daytona,
Fifth.
last lap, I got
Oh,
taken out or got tangled up in something, and this is only the second one I was able to finish. So last week at Kansas, I got tangled up in the last lap again. So feels
everybody
good to
did. Yeah.
finish one.
Yep. Fifth at Nashville. So this beats your best race for the season. And yeah, congratulations on a great run, Travis. We'll look for you next week, man.
Thanks.
Congratulations. That's Travis Jones, your third place finisher. And looking for Dustin Reinstedel. Let's see if I can get him in here. Almost. I don't know if he's ready for me, so we'll give him another second. Anybody on the watching the stream has a question for your race finishers? Let me know. Hey, Dustin, it's James in the booth. You got me?
What's up?
Man, you almost caught Eric there at the very end. Did you think you had him?
No, I did.
No.
I did not think I had him. I messed up on when I short pitted this little stage caution we have, and I took tires, so I was a set short for most of the race. So no, I was just praying for there not to be a caution, so I didn't get freight trained on the green white checkered when everybody else had a set. I was getting close. That's what I was telling him. It's so hard to pass here. There's no real other lane, I guess. On restarts is probably the only time you can really pass fresh tires. But once we got that deep into the run, and especially after my stupid tire strategy I decided to go with, no, I will take second place. Absolutely.
Yeah, it seemed like the best way to make passes was to do a late break dive bomb kind of thing and get under them. We did see some multiple lanes attempted passes, but nothing really pulled it off. But I tell you, I thought you and Eric were having a great race there after that last caution and last pit cycle. You guys were on the same tires. So it was really good to see you racing. I thought you might have caught him there at the end. But still, top three for you, Dustin. Congrats on a great run, man. This is definitely going to continue your podium streak.
Yes, sir. I'm just glad to come get to talk to you, James. I missed you on Sunday.
Yeah, well,
Glad you're starting to feel better, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that very much. It means a lot. And yeah, congrats, man. Hopefully, we'll talk to you again this Sunday, man. Same.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Well, I'd say Mr. Thaler's at the top of the list, or Eric Thaler. Sorry, we don't want to get JT's hopes up too high. But I'd say Eric's at the top of the list to sweep the weekend on the Oval Series, going to New Hampshire. That's the house that Eric built. But I want to give a shout out to all the truck guys. We kind of didn't think this was going to be a very clean race just because it's a one groove short track style. You got to get drawn out before you can really get some good racing without any contact. And we had a lot of green flag racing, so that was good to see. We're really proud of everybody.
I agree 100%. Hopefully, we might even see this on the schedule again next year. Maybe some more short tracks. We'll see.
I thought it was great.
Sample size, but I agree with you. It's a great job by all the truckers to keep it clean with minimal cautions tonight. And your winner, he finally pulled it off, Eric Thaler. After leading multiple laps all season long, you finally pulled it off, man. Congratulations.
Man, thanks, James. It's great to finally be in the booth.
Yes, it is, man. It's glad to have you, the godfather of Midwest Motorsports and founder Eric Thaler. So I noticed that you pulled a little strategy and did almost pretty much split the 50-50-50 on the strategies there. You stayed out where everybody else might have come in, and cautions helped stretch that out to from a 43 lap run to a 50 lap run. Is that did I
Yeah,
did I
yeah,
call it right?
it did. I was trying to save a little fuel there after the comp caution, just by running fourth gear a little further into the turn and not winding up high and the RPMs shifting into third. So that seemed to help save a little fuel to get me to the end, and a couple cautions there and that last run did help save the rest of it. So not that I wanted to see cautions, but it did help me maintain that lead and be able to continue on with a full tank. So did help.
Yep, and a clean nose for sure, staying in front. It paid off, man. You definitely were the class of the field. You led the most laps, and again, after leading a lot of laps this season, it's got to feel good.
Absolutely, it does feel good. I've given a couple away in the Cup Series off of some just minor mistakes on my part, right? And it's finally good to get one victory back in the belt, and hopefully it'll continue the momentum here rolling into Sunday. Another flat track and ones that I typically enjoy very much. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, I tell you, Jason Huffman was pretty proud of you. He was chatting you up in the pits, and wanted to make sure your crew chief put all 4 tires on this time. So glad you had all the box checked, and you can check off a win for this season, man. Congratulations, Eric.
Absolutely, James. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, being the voice, and thanks to all the members. Thanks to truck guys. Clean race tonight. Minimal cautions, like Dustin said. It was a fun one. Thanks, guys.
I can't agree more. Congratulations. Eric Thaler is your winner tonight from the Milwaukee Mile. First time on the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series schedule, and who knows what the future holds, but I do know that we will be racing again Sunday night with the Cup Series, the Midwest Motorsports Rivenvale Twitch stream. Until then, thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm James J. We'll see you on Sunday. Until then, stay in your lane.